watched the first two episodes. I'm so excited about this show. I wanted to I went into this not really fully knowing what to expect, but after the first two, I'm blown away. The Idol is about to get it popping. So with that said, what are you most excited about viewers experiencing when this series debuts?
A uncensored, behind the scenes, authentic look of what really goes down, could go down in these scenarios, and almost like to me, I almost thought of it of like a real entourage. You know what I mean? Like an entourage, like in regards to spec, right? Where you're seeing this behind the scenes of what it takes to get things done. And also, I love that there's humor in it too, but that we're really going for the jugular. And also, you're seeing a woman who was once, what you could probably assume like a Disney or child actor, transitioning now into adulthood, and in making that transition, she's navigating and forging her path.
Now, of course, you play the character Destiny.
Mm-hmm.
And I love her style. I love her attitude. Like I could see so much of me in this character. So
Yes.
right off the bat, tell us a little bit about Destiny. How would you describe her?
So Jocelyn has a two-team management team. So I play the other manager. We're the yin to the yang, Tweedledee, Tweedledum. Hank Azera plays Hyam, who's like, the good old boys club, you know what I mean? He has all those contacts and knows how that world works, but he was smart enough to know he needs someone who's in the know, the now, and a female to gain that other perspective. Destiny is someone who you'll later find out has more personal vested interests in this industry than she lets on, due to her own personal involvement in the past, and therefore she wants to, in many ways, which a lesson and a message that I hope that we get across of paying it forward. You don't let your sister just hang out there to dry. If you've experienced something, if you know information, and how we're talking about this pay gap, right, and pay equality, don't keep it to yourself. Share the information. And so she's all about that. Also, unfortunately, this character Jocelyn is dealing with grief. And so there's a line that stated, she no longer has her mother. So now we have to step up and be her parents, her support system. And so, yeah, she's just lots of fun. I'm so glad that you enjoyed her looks and stuff. Most of it was my own personal clothes, and I really just wanted to tell a story about tell a story through her clothing. You know what I mean? I wanted to be like armor. I wanted it to be like a uniform. Most of it will end up being black. Some of them I wanted to give like a Matrix kind of vibe to it, just so it had this kind of like mysteriousness, and that she sticks out in a way where you're like, yo, what is up with this chick? But that's intentional because she plays chess. But I think due to her past, she is someone who lives out loud. Also, she's a New Yorker. So because of that, I love the juxtaposition of this New Yorker amidst all these like Californians, you know what I mean? And how that energy is completely different.
Yeah, I feel that it comes through so authentically, so
Oh,
dynamically
thank
on screen that
you.
this character stands out. She's the standout from Jocelyn's team. Now, on that note, Abel, of course, fans know him as The Weeknd. Wow, I found myself paying attention to this man in a way that I've never before,
Right?
right? Watching these first two episodes. His
Mm-hmm.
character, Tedros, is so sketchy. I'm so excited to see. Like my mind is just it's just going wild of what to expect with this man and Jocelyn, and I can't wait to see the impact that his influence on her has
Mm-hmm.
on her team.
Literally at episode 3, you're going to get more insight of what this dynamic and power dynamic truly is. And the obvious is not the answer.
Oh, I like that.
Ooh.
Something to look forward to. Okay, you know what else I love
Yeah.
about this series? I lived in LA for 20 years, and the
Mm.
first two episodes, there's so much. I had flashbacks of my life. You know, the highlights of the sketchy managers, the party scene, losing all inhibitions because Hollywood can be so intoxicating. Can you speak a little bit about how the city itself, the industry itself serves as a character in this series.
Totally. I mean, I think that's a very astute observation. I think it wouldn't have the same impact. I mean, because it's music, so technically we could have done it in New York, but it wouldn't have had the same impact. You're right. There's something reckless about Los Angeles that just stuff would not fly in New York. You would get caught up too quick and get told. So I think it's a major character and it allows for more vulnerability, more recklessness, like we said. And yes, throughout the show, you will see many iconic restaurants and stores and you know what I mean, all that stuff. That just further tells the story.
Now you teased something a moment ago that what we may think is going to happen
Mm-hmm.
may not happen. So
Mm-hmm.
on that note, I'll wrap with this. Will viewers be surprised by where these characters end up, even Destiny, when the final episode of this series airs? Will we be shocked
One
by the
thousand
journey
percent.
that y'all are going to take us on?
1000%. Sam Levinson TV show, so you know it's not gonna be like cute and in the bow. It. Oh yes, literally that last episode, the last scene, you're gonna be like, what? I'm gonna envision your reaction. I'm gonna be thinking
And
of you when I watch it.
Da'Vine, what three words would you use to describe the idol? Final question.
Fearless, vulnerable, edgy. I don't want to say edgy, but fearless, vulnerable, and it goes there.
It does go there. I mean, it goes there. It's raunchy. The first two episodes, you're like, what is going on?
Yeah, girl. Watch it
But
at
I'm
certain
here for
times
it.
of the day.
I watched it too early, 5 a.m. 5 a.m. I'm watching this. I'm like, this is too early. What is Lily
You
Rose
just
doing?
woke up. No, you
But
need
I
to
love
watch it
it.
later. You need to have your special little drink, and have a good old time.
Yes.